Have you ever been at a social gathering or a party and noticed that there's this one person who doesn't say anything, who doesn't interact with other people or communicate with them, and maybe it comes across as a little awkward? Well, if you know anybody like that, you're also looking at somebody right here, because that was me several years ago, and I still am kind of like that today. I guess the truth about everything is that people are what makes up this world. People is what makes up society. So if you want to be able to move forward with your life, you're going to have to, on a daily basis, interact with those that are around you. I believe that the communication with others is more important than what people might realize. Being a shy person, being a quiet person, it's not a good thing for people, because if you want to be successful in life, you need to have good communication skills. If you want to get in a relationship with somebody, if you want to grow a business or start a business, if you want to just have more fun, you're going to have to develop social skills and know how to talk to people. At 14 or 15 years old, I decided that I needed to work on these things because I was terrible at them. You know, people always called me shy, they called me quiet, and I just felt really, really awkward around other people. Most of this comes from my own insecurities, and as I got older, into more recent times, in the past few months, where I've been depressed or going through depression, I realized that I was shy because I felt like I wasn't good enough to be around other people. I felt like they wouldn't like me, so why would I want to talk to them and embarrass myself? So shyness is the result of being scared to talk to people. Eventually, around the age of about 16, I ended up getting over that shyness, but the truth of the matter was I still didn't have the social skills to actually interact with people. I got over the fear, but I didn't have the ability. What frustrated me more than anything was the fact that people still called me shy because I didn't talk to people. But the truth was, I'm not shy, I'm just quiet. I have better things to do right now. I have my mind engaged in a lot of other activity, and I don't feel like talking to you. I don't really have any additional things to add to the conversation. I don't really have that much additional value to give to you right now about how to overcome shyness and how to be less quiet and more social. The only thing I can really tell you is you need to feel better about yourself. You need to increase your self-esteem. And really, you just need to put in the effort to constantly be going up to people, talking to them, living fearlessly, and being okay with failing. The one thing that I noticed about myself is that when I'm having the most fun, when people like me the most, and when they remember me the most, is when I screw up. Essentially, the idea of being awkward is almost being able to make fun of yourself and have some humility in front of people. I guess at one point in my life, when I used awkwardness to be a reason why I was so shy to talk to people and why I didn't talk to people, I now use awkwardness to leverage myself in conversation and allow humor to be present and make fun of myself. Essentially, what's happened the past couple of years is I've gotten okay with who I was. And I said, you know what, I am the shy kid, I am the quiet kid in the group, I am the awkward one. So why not use that to my advantage and just be okay with it and accept the way I am? So what I'm asking you to do is to change the way that you approach your social situation. I know that, you know, if you're a shy person, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to put in a lot of time understanding that stuff, such as how to be a more social person, you know, what makes good communication. You need to study these things to educate yourself first, but then you need to actually go out there and start stepping out of your comfort zone, doing things that you wouldn't normally be willing to do. You might not see it right away, but in the long run, you're going to see yourself as a completely different person, and you're going to love yourself a lot more. If you want to change your life, and if you want to see yourself grow and learn the techniques and the skills and the ideas that are going to really help you in your future. I encourage you to check out all of my other videos on my channel. As a matter of fact, almost 2 years ago, I made my very first YouTube video, and it was called I'm Too Shy, Quiet, and Awkward. And I left that video up on my other channel that I started initially. I want to establish a relationship with you, and I would love it if you could follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for your time watching this video, and I hope that you have a wonderful future.